All right, so I have a project in the Masai Mara, and it's very unique. At the moment, we have one location, but we're at the cusp of growth, so this is why I'm talking to you now. We're unique for many different reasons, two of them being on the picture that you see here. This safari vehicle is fully electric. It's an old Land Cruiser that was converted into an electric car. It's run entirely on solar energy. A second reason that you see on this picture here is, well, the tourism industry is mainly male-dominated, especially in the safari space. If you go out on drives, on the guides, people in the team, it's often males. For us, that's not the case. We have 50-50 gender balance. The location that we have right now, Embo River, is located in the Masai Mara National Reserve, right in the center. It's a prime spot along the river, hidden in the forest. It's a beautiful spot to immerse yourself in the midst of nature. Right now, we have one location, as I mentioned. It's called Embo River. But when we started in 2019, we were already thinking big. We were playing around with the name. We thought Embo Urban, Embo Plains, Embo Ocean. It could be anything. And Embo is a Maasai word. It means a pride, a community. So that's why when you look at our logo, the little dots, that's the constellation of the Leo star sign. Why did we start Embo? My background is as an international criminal lawyer. My partner, he was in the tech space. We weren't in tourism to start with. But we were traveling around the region, and we were often frustrated by the status quo in the industry. We were going out on safaris in loud diesel vehicles, looking at animals with exhaust fumes coming out of the car. We were having dinner under the stars in the middle of the savannah with a generator humming in the background. We were asking questions, what's happening with the wastewater, and found out that it was just being dumped into the river. And to us, this didn't make sense. There's so much technology and innovation out there that should be applied to the tourism space. So that's what we did. We thought, let's be the change that we want to see in the world. We looked at every aspect of our operations and thought, how can we make this better for our guests, for our team, for the environment, and also for our budget, because it makes financial sense as well. So we launched in 2019 after just 4 months of intense work. So you can feel that we have a very strong why. Our purpose is very clear. So our why is to inspire hope by leading the creation of a sustainable world where people and the planet coexist in harmony. Now, how are we doing this? We're doing this by embracing risk and innovation to elevate the guest experience and to conserve nature. We're change makers. We're pioneering the use of electric safari vehicles in East Africa. We're empowering local communities with a focus on women empowerment, and we're doing so much more. And we share our knowledge and experience. For us, if we're the only place in the Mara doing this, then what's the Mara gonna look like in a few years? Here are some of the elements that we have. Our camp is 100% solar. The entire camp, 24/7, no compromise on luxury, solar powered. Our cars, solar powered. These are the old Land Cruisers. You see one picture of a very old car just here. On the left, you see the license plate, KAQ. The picture on the just besides it is the exact same license plate. It's the same car, but we converted it from diesel to electric. Water. Water is a precious resource, so we have to use every drop very carefully. We use fresh water for the swimming pool, for example, which does not have any chlorine, but we do copper ionization. And every drop of black and gray wastewater is filtered and then used again, for example, to flush toilets. Because to us, it didn't make much sense to use fresh water to flush toilets. Farm to fork meals from our hydroponic garden. Fresh food that we grow ourselves in a hydroponic system. And any food scraps that we have, we use that in our biodigester to create biogas to cook our next meal. We manage all this data very carefully, and we let the data guide us in our decisions. And as I mentioned, there's financial benefit to this as well. We save around $200,000 per year on operational costs by doing this sustainable investment. If you look at our guests, it's a very unique group of guests as well. Traditionally, safari industry, has guests who are 50 and over, retired people coming for a once-in-a-lifetime trip. For us, it's more balanced. Here you see the difference between our domestic and international market. We've hosted guests from 47 countries. We're a very popular option for both local and international guests. Here you see the difference between direct bookings and travel agents. So the dark blue is direct bookings since our launch in 2019. It's been going up steadily, and the travel agents are catching up as well. So we're not heavily reliant on travel agents. A lot of the guests who are traveling to us are tech savvy. They book through Instagram, they book through WhatsApp. And you see this as well in the average age of our guests. The average age for us, you see the 31 to 40-year-olds is the biggest age group that we have. 56% of the guests that we have are under the age of 40. Average age of international guests, 35. Domestic, 32. So we have a very powerful vision. We create a unique experience. We're ready for growth. We have plans in the pipeline. And we're looking for partners to join us on this journey. And what would this journey look like? We're now leading regenerative travel market. We have first mover advantage. We have guests who are looking for this experience. We have travel agents who are looking for this experience. They want to have more destinations. So right now, what could Embo be? We could have Embo River, Serengeti, a farm destination, a valley destination, a city. The sky is the limit. So I could talk for hours about this. So if you have any questions, feel free to find me at the conference or reach out to me. It would be great to find some partners to take me on this journey. Thanks.